Hi students, welcome to Guru Gedara English Medium Maths class. Today we are going to discuss very interesting and important lesson. Right. Mathematics grade 9 23rd lesson area. You can see this text in your textbook. Right. First we are going to find what are the learning outcomes of this lesson. After studying this lesson, you will able to find the area of a parallelogram. Next one, find the area of a trapezium. Then find the area of a circle. All these are called plane figures. Plane figures. Figures drawn on a plane are plane figures. What is a plane? Plane is a surface. Your table, your book, they are called surfaces. Right? Surface is a part of a plane. If you can draw figures on a plane, they are called plane figures. We know that triangle is a plane figure, square is a plane figure, rectangle is a plane figure, parallelogram is a plane figure, trapezium is a plane figure. Today we are going to discuss about the space taken by plane figures. It means area. Now, we want to find out what is the meaning of the area, mathematical meaning. My students, listen carefully. This is very important. Mathematical definitions are very important. Right? Now, what is the definition of the area? The area can be considered as a quantity that defines the spread of a surface. In other words, the space taken by a surface is also defined as the area. You can see in this triangle, there is a shading part. Right? If you can identify the shaded part, shaded portion, that is the area of the triangle. Here, there are four sides of this closed plane figure, that is a quadrilateral. There is a shaded part or shaded portion, right? That is the area of the quadrilateral. Here you can see a plane figure bounded by 5 straight line segments. This is a polygon with 5 sides. This is a pentagon. What is that? Pentagon. The space taken by the surface is called the area of the pentagon. What are the topics we are going to discuss in this lesson? Parallelogram, trapezium and the circle. Before learning about those plane figures, we can consider our basic plane figures. Area of simple plane figures. Under that, we are going to consider area of a rectangle. If you want to find out the area of a rectangle, you have to take the product of length and breadth. In this rectangle, you can see this is the length. What is the symbol? Simple L. In this rectangle, this is the breadth, B. We want to get the product of length and breadth to get the area of this rectangle. There is a general formula to find out the area of a rectangle. We will see that. Area equals length into breadth. Length multiplied by breadth, then you have area. If you want to find out length, there is a special one. Area should be divided by breadth. If you want to find out area, length multiplied by breadth, as well as if you want to find out length, what to do? You have to divide area by the breadth. Then we will see how to find out the breadth. Breadth is equal area over length. In this formula, there are three variables: length, breadth and area. If you want to find out area, length and breadth you have, right? Therefore, try to understand the pattern. We can consider an example. Fill in the blanks of the table. Here you can see length as 12 centimeter, breadth as 10 centimeter. We want to find out the area. Then how to get the area? Length multiplied by breadth, 120 square centimeters. Then we want to find out the length. According to our previous formula, area should be divided by breadth to find out the length. Area is 160. It should be divided by 10. Then you have 16 centimeter. Okay, next one. Now you have length. You have length and area. Area is 156. Length is 12 centimeter. Then how to find out the breadth? We know that area should be divided by length. 156 square centimeter is divided by 12 centimeter. Then the breadth is 13 centimeter. Okay. Yes, my children, now I am going to define the area of a square. You know that square is also a plane figure having 4 straight line segments. There is a special property there. What is that? All the sides are equal in length. Therefore, there is a common word for length, that is called length of a side or side length. If you know the side length multiplied by side length, then you have the area. It means same two numbers you have to multiply. Multiplying same two numbers, what do you have? Square numbers. 1 multiplied by 1, 1 squared. That is a square number, right? Area of a square provides square numbers. Have a look. The length or side length of the square is 10 centimeter. Then how to find out the area? 10 multiplied by 10, 100. Here, area of a square, side length multiplied by side length. Therefore, area equals side length 10 centimeter multiplied by 10 centimeter, that is 100 square centimeters. We know that 100 is a square number. Area is equal to a square number, right? Then, now the opposite case, right? Area of a square is 144 square centimeters. Find the length of a side. Then you have to find out which square number is 144. Which square number? What are the numbers to be multiplied to get 144? Right, we will see. This is the square. All sides are equal in length. Area is 144 square centimeters. We can see that area is 144 square centimeters, which square number is 144? That is what we want to know there. This is 12th square number. It means 144 means 12th square number. Therefore, side length equals 12 centimeter. Or otherwise, finding the square root of 144, then you can find out the side length. Right? If you want to find out area, what to do? Side length multiplied by side length. And if you want to find out the side length, what to do? Square root of area is the side length. Right. Now we can consider triangle. Triangle is a closed plane figure bounded by 3 straight line segments. Triangle. There are 3 sides. Here one side can be considered as the base of the triangle. Any side you can select. Right? Then perpendicular height. Perpendicular line drawn from opposite vertex to the base is called perpendicular height. There are 2 measurements here. First one, base. Second one, perpendicular height. We want to find out the area using the base and perpendicular height. We will see what is the formula. Area of a triangle equals half into base into perpendicular height. Half into base into perpendicular height. It means you have to consider the product of base and perpendicular height, then divide that result by 2. Right? This is a triangle. Base is 16 centimeter. Perpendicular height is 6. Then our general formula, area of a triangle equals half into base into perpendicular height. After dividing 6 by 2, you have 3. 3 multiplied by 16 is 48 square centimeter. Therefore, the area of this triangle is 48 square centimeters. Now, this is what we want to learn today. Right? Very beautiful plane figure, parallelogram. It consists parallel lines. How many pairs there? AB and DC, pair of parallel lines, and AD and BC, pair of parallel lines. Right? What is the special property of pair of parallel lines? The gap or distance between parallel lines is constant, does not change. That is a constant value. Always gap is equal. The distance between 2 lines doesn't change. Right? We will see a quadrilateral with opposite sides parallel to each other is called a parallelogram. Right? Here you can consider AB as the base, or otherwise BC, or otherwise CD, or otherwise DA. No doubt, any side you can consider as the base. Now we are going to develop a general formula to find out the area of a parallelogram. Area of a triangle ABD and area of a triangle BCD. We consider this parallelogram as 2 triangles dividing by this line, diagonal. Using the diagonal, we have divided the parallelogram into 2 triangles. After taking the sum of areas of these 2 triangles, we can find out the area of the parallelogram. we'll see. Area of triangle ABD. You can remember that how to find out the area of a triangle? Half into base into perpendicular height. Then half ABD. ABD. AB is the base. Here you can see perpendicular height as h. Half into AB into h. This is our first relation. Second one, area of triangle BCD. 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 Then what is the base? I consider the base as CD. Half into base into perpendicular height. It is clear that opposite sides of a parallelogram are equal in length. Therefore, length of AB and length of CD are equal in magnitude. Here CD is equal to AB, opposite sides of the parallelogram. Then first one plus second one. First one plus second one, area of triangle ABD plus area of triangle BCD, half into AB into H plus half into AB into H. Now you can see there is a common length AB. Here half ABH, here half ABH. First half and second half are equal. Then this is the formula of finding the area of the parallelogram, AB into H. Why is that? Here 2ABH over 2 is AB into H. Now area of parallelogram ABCD, what is the name of AB? AB is base. What is the name of H? Perpendicular height. Therefore, you have a general formula, area of parallelogram ABCD is equal to base into perpendicular height. This is a common formula for any parallelogram. Right? Then how to find out the area of a parallelogram? Base into perpendicular height. Now practice problems. We are going to practice the concept. We are going to practice the concept. Find the area of parallelogram given below. There are so many parallelograms. Then first one, you can see 12 centimeter, 7 centimeter. There are two measurements. You have to identify clearly what is the base and what is the perpendicular height. Clearly identify. Base is 12, perpendicular height is 7. According to formula, area equals base into perpendicular height. What is the base? 12 centimeter multiplied by 7 centimeter. It means 84 square centimeter. Right. Here, we want to find out the area of this parallelogram. There are three measurements: 20 centimeter, 13 centimeter, 8 centimeter. Then how to find out the base and perpendicular height? Right? As I told you earlier, perpendicular height, the foot of the perpendicular height on this line. Therefore, this is your base. Base and perpendicular height. If you consider 13 centimeter, you don't have any perpendicular line there. It means the foot of the perpendicular line should lie on the base. Therefore, this is your base, this is your perpendicular height. This is unnecessary value. Now, area base multiplied by perpendicular height, 20 centimeter multiplied by 860 square centimeters. Now, different question. We are going to talk about perimeter. What is the perimeter? Perimeter is a length. Therefore, if you want to measure the perimeter, you have to use the units of measuring length. Length means total length surrounding a plane figure is called the perimeter. Total length surrounding the plane figure. We don't consider interior lengths as the perimeter, right? How many sides here? AB, BC, CD, DA. What is the perimeter of this parallelogram? AB plus BC plus CD plus DA. That is the perimeter of this parallelogram, right? If the perimeter of the parallelogram ABCD is 52 centimeter, find the area. If you want to find the area, you want to get base and perpendicular height. Then if you want to find out base, you want to find out simple A. A means a side length, right? Now you have to make an equation in terms of A to find out the value of AB. That is why we have that perimeter 52. 52 is the sum of lengths surrounding the parallelogram. Now, you know that A plus A like terms. A is a real number, therefore, you can add A and A. As a result of that, 2A plus 15 plus 15, 30. 2A plus 30 is equal to 52 because the perimeter is 52. Now, 2A, subtracting 30 from both sides, you have 2A is equal to 52 minus 30, 22. Dividing both sides by 2, you can see simple A equals 11 centimeter. What is A? Length of AB. What is AB? AB is the base of the parallelogram. Base of the parallelogram. Now you know the base and the perpendicular height. Base is 11 centimeter, perpendicular height is 6 centimeter. Now we want to find the area of the parallelogram. Area equals base multiplied by perpendicular height. Base is 11 centimeter, perpendicular height is 6 centimeter. 11 multiplied by 6, 66 square centimeters. Remember that area of a parallelogram is equal to base into perpendicular height, product of two numbers, right? Then different question, different mathematical skill. Now you have area of the parallelogram in the figure is 35 square centimeters. Find the value of h. They ask about, my children, they ask about perpendicular height. If you want to find the perpendicular height, what do you have? Base and area. This 9, useless value there, right? Now we can make a formula. Base multiplied by perpendicular height is equal to area. Base is 5 centimeter, perpendicular height is h is equal to 35. Now divide both sides by 5 centimeter, then you have h as 7 centimeter. H means the perpendicular height of this parallelogram is 7 centimeter. Okay, now another different question. Have a look carefully. What is the name of this parallelogram? KLMN. Here 12 centimeter, here 10 centimeter, here 5 centimeter, here h. 4 measurements. What are the names of those measurements? it is clear that 12 is a base. A base. There are 4 bases here. No? They consider KL as a base, ML as a base. How many perpendicular heights here? You can make 4 perpendicular heights because there are 4 bases. No? They have given us 2 perpendicular heights. 2 bases, 2 perpendicular heights. It means there are 2 ways of finding the area of this parallelogram. There are 2 ways. We will see. Area equals base into perpendicular height. Base is 12 centimeter, perpendicular height is 5. Here base 12, perpendicular height is 5. Then 12 multiplied by 5, 60 square centimeters. Now there is another base and perpendicular height. We will see. Base is 10, perpendicular height is h, is equal to 60 because area of this parallelogram is 60 square centimeters. Now you can divide both sides by 10 centimeter. Finally you have h as 6 centimeter. Right? Find the area of the parallelogram. We got that is as 60. Find the value of h. Product goes to 60. It means 10h goes to 60. Finally you have h as 6 centimeter. Right. Now we are going to find out the area of a trapezium. Then how to identify a trapezium? Trapezium is a closed plane figure. It has a pair of parallel lines, one pair of parallel lines. In a parallelogram, 2 pairs of parallel lines. Here 1 pair of parallel lines. How to define the trapezium? A quadrilateral, it means 4 sides, with 1 pair of sides parallel is called a trapezium. 1 pair, 1 pair, 1 pair. Several figures of trapeziums are given below. You can see different trapeziums. Let us develop a formula for the area of a trapezium. Now we want to find out the area of a trapezium. Here also we consider AB and DC are parallel lines. You can see that AB is larger than to CD. The length of AB is simple A, DC is simple B. The gap or distance between these parallel lines is h. This h is considered as perpendicular height. Perpendicular height. Okay. Let us find the area of the trapezium by adding the areas of 2 triangles obtained by drawing the diagonal AC of the trapezium. Diagonal, how to get the diagonal? Joining the opposite vertices A and C, the diagonal AC. This diagonal divides this trapezium into 2 triangles. We want to consider triangle ABC and triangle ADC. If you want to find out the area of a triangle, we know that base and perpendicular height we need. Right? What is the base? Base is AB, perpendicular height is h. Then you can develop a formula. Area of triangle ABC is equal to half into base into perpendicular height. What is base? AB, perpendicular height is h. This is our first formula. Second one, triangle ADC. If you consider triangle ADC, you can see that CDODC is the base, this is the perpendicular height h. H is constant, the gap is constant, doesn't change because AB and CD are pair of parallel lines, right? Now, area of triangle ADC is equal to half into DC into H. Now, getting together the area of these two triangles, we can find out the area of the trapezium ABCD. First formula plus second formula. Here you can see half is common, common factors. H is common, half is common, h is common. As a result of that, half h is common, half h is common. Now, AB plus DC, AB plus DC, AB is simple A, DC is simple B. Then sum of lengths of two parallel sides here. Now, the formula of finding the area of the trapezium is half into sum of lengths of two parallel lines into perpendicular height. Then we will see that the area of a trapezium equals half multiplied by the sum of the lengths of the parallel sides and the perpendicular distance between the parallel lines. Perpendicular distance, right. Now, we can see that the sum of lengths of two parallel sides as 13 and 7, then 7 plus 13 multiplied by 6, now half multiplied by 20 multiplied by 6. You can divide 20 by 2, then 10 centimeter, 10 centimeter multiplied by 6 centimeter, 60 square centimeters. This is the area of the trapezium, right. If you want to find out the area of a trapezium, you have to consider half, then sum of lengths of two parallel sides and the perpendicular height, right. After simplifying, you can find out the area as 60 centimeter. Now, the opposite case here, what is that? If the area of the trapezium in the figure is 88, find the value of h. How to find out the value of h? You have to develop a simple equation in terms of h. Using the definition of the area of a trapezium, you can build up an equation. You can see only one variable, therefore, you have to make a simple equation. Simple equation, an equation containing only one linear term, right. Linear means the index of h is 1, not h squared, just h, right. Then we will see how to develop an equation. Area, the definition, area is equal to half into sum of lengths of parallel sides into perpendicular height. Here area 88 equals half into 22 into h. Now, you can divide 22 by 2, 11, 11 multiplied by h is 11h. Now, to find out the value of h, divide both sides by 11, h equals 8 centimeter. Therefore, perpendicular height of this parallelogram is 8 centimeter. Can you remember it? Yeah. Then next one, h equals 8 centimeter. Next question, you can see pair of parallel lines, the length of this smaller parallel line is simple a, that is the variable. Then we want to find out this value of a, right? Find the length marked a in each trapezium, because we are going to consider trapeziums. This is your first one. There is another trapezium after that. You consider first one. Simple a, 18 and 9. This is the perpendicular distance between these two parallel lines. Therefore, this is perpendicular height. Sum of lengths of two parallel lines, a plus 18. We will see that area is 135. Now you have area. Now you have the measurements based on area. Then you can make a formula using the definition. Area equals half into sum of lengths of two parallel sides into perpendicular height. Area is 135. This is half, simple a plus 18 into 9. Now you can multiply both sides by 2 to cancel out 2. Then you can divide both sides by 9 to cancel out 9. On right hand side you can see a plus 18, left hand side 135 multiplied by 2 divided by 9. It means the reciprocal of this fraction, 9 over 2, here 2 over 9, reciprocal. After simplifying, 135 by 9. How many 9s in 13? 1. Remains 4. Remains 4. Then you have 45. How many 9s in 45? 5. 15. Therefore, 135 over 9 is 15 centimeter. Right? 15 into 2, 30. 30 here, a plus 18. We want to remove 18. How to do it? Subtract both sides. 18. 30 minus 18 equals a. Here you used an axiom. You know about axioms? Subtracting 18 from both sides, you have a equals 12 centimeter. This is the value of a. Now we will see next one. There is a missing one. But you want to find out the value of a. You don't have the area. What to do? You have to find out. Okay, I will give you it. Area is 26 square centimeter. Now you have area. Then you can form the formula. How? Area of a trapezium, half into sum of lengths of two parallel sides into perpendicular height. Here area is 26, half into a plus 5 into 4. 4 divided by 2 is 2. 2 into a plus 5 is equal to 26. Divided both sides by 2, then 2 is cancelled. Here you can see a plus 5. Here 26 over 2 is 13. Understood it? Right. Then 13 equals a plus 5. Subtracting both sides. Here 5, 13 minus 5. Here a plus 5 minus 5 will be cancelled. As a result of that, you have simple a here. A equals 8 centimeter. If you want to find out length of one line, pair of parallel lines, no. The other line is given as 5. You don't know the length of this one. Then you have to form an equation using the definition of the area. Always, my kids, remember the formula or the definition of the area. They are very, very important, right? If you want to find out area, you have to consider the product. If you want to find out a length, it means the length of one parallel line, then you have to make an equation involving that term, right? Solving simple equations will help you to find out variables, right? Then area of a circle, area of a circle. This is our last plane figure. Circle. This is a circle. Can you remember in grade 6 class, your first lesson, circles? Here again you have the circle. Different concepts in grade 9 circle. Here we are going to consider area of a circle, the space taken by a circular shape is called the area of a circle. We want to find out the space taken by this plane figure. What is this measurement? This is called the center. The length from center to a point on the circle is called the radius, right? In grade 6 class, you learned radius is the half of the diameter. Diameter is twice of radius, right? Here, the area of a circle of radius simple r is equal to pi r squared. Here, pi means a constant value 22/7. Therefore, area of a circle of radius r is equal to 5r squared. If you consider radius as simple a, then pi a squared. If you consider radius as simple b, 5b squared, right? Now, we will see an example. This is our formula. Area equals 5r squared, where 5 is 22/7. Always you have to use, instead of 5, 22/7. Then I defined again r is the radius. Right, there is a practice problem. Find the area of a circle of radius 21 centimeter. Find the area of a circle of radius 21 centimeter. It means r is equal to 21. Area is equal to 5r squared. 5 means 22/7 multiplied by r squared. Multiply r by r, squaring the number, squaring. R into r, here r is 21, therefore 21 into 21. Now you can simplify. How many 7s in 21? 3. 22 multiplied by 63, it means 1386 square centimeters. Right. We'll consider a different question. Here you have area, we want to find out radius. In last question, you had radius, you want to find out area. Here converse case. Calculate the radius of a circular lamina of area 616 square centimeters. Use the definition as I told you earlier. What is the formula of finding the area of the circle? Area equals 5r squared. 5r squared is equal to 616. Here pi means 22/7, r squared is equal to 616. Now multiplying both sides by 7. 7 and 7 cancelled, 616 multiplied by 7 and divided by 22. Here 22 and 22 will be cancelled. Here 7 over 22. Now you can simplify 616 and 22. First divide by 11. How many 11s in 22? 2. How many 11s in 61? 5. 55. Remains 6. Then you have 66. Over 11 means 6. 56 multiplied by 7 is 196. Now r squared is equal to 196. We know that 196 is a square number. What is that square number? 14. It means finding the square root of both sides, you can find out radius as 14 centimeter. R squared equals 196. R equals square root of 196. Therefore, square root of 196 is 14. Radius of the circle is 14 centimeter. Can you understand it? Find in the square root of both sides, right? Radius is 14 centimeter. Now, find the area of the shaded part. Area of the shaded part. If you want to find out the area of a shaded part, what to do? Area of the larger circle minus area of the smaller circle. Taking the difference between the area of larger circle and smaller circle, you have the shaded area. Right, we will see. Area of larger circle is 5r squared. Here 22 over 7 r squared, 14 multiplied by 14. Then how many 7s in 14? 2. 22 multiplied by 28 is 616. Here, now we want to find out the area of the smaller circle, smaller one, smaller circle. Area of the smaller circle is 5r squared. Here 5 means 22 over 7, r 7 multiplied by 7, then 7 to 7 will be cancelled, 154 square centimeters. Now you have area of the larger circle as 616, area of the smaller circle as 154, then you can take the difference to find out the shaded area. Shaded area equals 616 minus 154. Now you have 462 square centimeters. Right? Now we completed the lesson area. What is the definition of the area? The space taken by a surface is area. We considered basic plane figures. First one, can you remember what is our first basic plane figure? Rectangle. Area of a rectangle is equal to length into breadth. Then we considered triangle. How to find out the area of the triangle? Half into base into perpendicular height. Then area of a square. How to find out the area of a square? Side length multiplied by side length. Then parallelogram. A quadrilateral with 4 sides, 2 pairs of parallel sides. What is the area of a parallelogram? Base into perpendicular height. Then we considered trapezium. Area of a trapezium is equal to half into sum of lengths of 2 parallel sides into perpendicular height. Right? You consider pair of parallel lines as L1, L2, then area of trapezium is equal to half into L1 plus L2 multiplied by H. L1 plus L2, because there are 2 lengths there. Sum of two lengths or sum of lengths of two parallel sides, right? You can use any formula, no problem. Then circle. If you want to find out the area of a circle, you need radius. If you have diameter, what to do? You can divide diameter by 2, then you have radius. Then what is the formula of finding the area of a circle? Pi r squared. Pi is a constant value, that is 22/7. 22/7 multiplied by radius. Then you know that area of a circle is equal to 5r squared. Did you understand all? Very, very easy lesson, but that is very, very important, right? This lesson is based on measurement theme in your O-level exam. Measurements, perimeter, area, volume. Here we considered area of plane figures. As I told you, one day mathematics is a game. Mathematicians are the players. Playing field is entire universe. Players score points by discovering rules of nature. No one can win because the game is never over. That is the nature of maths. Remember that mathematics is a game. Guru Gedara here to help you. We want to help you to success your world. Therefore, join with us. Next day, I'll be here to give you a very important and valuable lesson. Goodbye to all.